So welcome to Echotraders, a trade that we're looking at this morning. And I know this year disclaimer is just a little hard to read. We'll try to fix that. I'll leave it up while I'm discussing what we're looking for. Okay. So on the right hand side, you should see maybe a cursor. Let me find a cursor. Whoops. There goes our disclaimer. All right, a pointer. What we're looking for is the MACD has indicated that, yes, I said MACD, the delayed indicator, has indicated to look for a support area. So here in the room today, we've looked for a support area. And this year, support area comes in here at 4097 and 4091. That's our confluence of our support area. I'm going to switch back to crosshairs. Bear with me a second. So with this here support area, now you'll note that it's not the low. This is a counter trend setup that we've been looking at here in the room, okay? Counter trend setup. So you can see the trend direction has been down, and this is a counter trend. We're aiming for our SMA up here in red, and that SMA is at 41.42. Now, of course, it's like if you've shot clay pigeons, skeet shooting, they're moving, or all right. So it's a moving average. All right. So enough said. Let me grab a support area here, and we'll put this here on. All right, so our support area comes in roughly here. So that's a confluence support area. And what we like to do is just go for a reasonable target, even sometimes, even if it's a counter trend target. Okay, so I don't know where you will get in. All right. I just know that if you have a target, you'll have a better chance of achieving success. All right. Without a target, you're probably stabbing at the market. We want to correct traders out of that. That's a bad habit. We know that. Now we know that our trend trades tend to be larger trades. Our counter trend tend to be smaller. So we aim for smaller targets. If they just keep on moving and going through, then we try to manage those to larger time frame targets. And in the room, we show you how to do. Now, the target right here, I'll put the crosshairs on, is 41.21. We know that the market already came to our 41.24 target, so you've already taken some position off. Now the idea is to put your money back to work for an echo trade. All right. Okay. So our target, remember, 41.42. What happens when the market starts moving to the upside? The downward trend will minimize. It'll kind of walk sideways. So it'll slowly reduce its momentum to the downside. So I want to talk about quickly. I can't give away everything, but in the room we do give away everything, okay? Momentum is to the upside. Your histogram up on your MACD, I'm looking at the top of your screen, is all to the upside of 0. You can see on the right-hand side, you have 0, 5, 0, and 0, negative 0.5, okay? So histogram is all above 0, all right? So when your histogram's above 0, we want to look at that direction for a nice win. Now, if we can get 300 bucks on a trade, we're quite content. Of course, we always want more, right? So target, what we say our target is, I don't have the numbers. It would just be it would swamp you if we put all the numbers. So 21 and 24, so we call that confluence, all right? So let's see if we can get to target 41.42. We have a target here of 41.40 and beyond at 41.47. This is support and resistance. Let's see if we can get there. Okay, so our target area is reached, our confluence target of 21 and 24, and we changed this support to green so it would really stand out. We were looking for a pullback, and in the room we tell you the pullback that we're looking for. We don't always get the exact pullback. Now, we know that when you look left, and we have an arrow over here, when you look left, you're going to see this area. Now, we also have another money off in case you were late getting in that you would look for instead of taking your money where you already were supposed to take it and then put it back on and trade Echotrades again. We know we have this here little line here at 41.36. So in case the market doesn't get all the way to target, at least we can get something reasonable. So that still makes we look for 300 and more, $300 and more, even on YM that only pays $5. So we don't quite have a $300 trade here, but it's pretty darn handy. All right, we don't have 300 locked in. All right, we have a 300, it's just not locked into 300. So how can you get locked in? Well, first of all, we like to say get in the pecking order. So you're going to look left and you have a larger time frame, and this here is this here blue line. I'll put the crosshairs on, and it's 41.44. Now we had said that we'd like to see exhaustion somewhere at 41.47. So that's a nice confluence target in itself. When you get in on your small time frame, your swings, we show you how, and then you'll look to the next larger time frame back. Now remember, it's a counter trend trade. So this year market has almost come to our money off. If you got in late, now money off, you don't have to take it off, but you darn well do have to walk in. All right. So for instance, if you're trading one contract, if you take yourself out of the market, you may leave money on the table. So that would be wrong. So you're going to have to justify your trade in your own right to the trading experience that you have. Whether you're taking part of your position, we do recommend that once the trade moves in your favor that you put something in your pocket. Now that works very well. How you manage the extra that you have will depend on your management skills. We can't just hand you management skills. Wish I could, but we can't. Okay? So we'll see if we can get here. Now remember, our target was 41.42 when we started. Now your moving average in red has dropped down to 41.41. It almost makes it a little easier to get to, doesn't it? Rule of thumb trade. We'll come back and keep you updated. Okay, good. All right, here we are. It is 10:30. Wow, just boogied on up there. We wish every trade could be as smooth as that one. All right, so when we put the crosshairs on here, and I have a little hard time putting them on, but there's your 41.41. And when we put it at the very top, there's your 41.42. So not a bad target. Rule of thumb, look for, from your delayed indicator, look for a move. And rule of thumb is when the market trades above our EMA, rule of thumb is we just simply aim for our SMA. If you want to know more, contact support at Echotraders. Till next time, trade well, my friends.